Chris, what's happening with our Ghana boys?
Our Ghana boys, they did it up. The latest is Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus is leaving Ajax this summer, and I think it's time for him to try a bigger challenge. And even the salary he's taking in Ajax, is very poor compared to the top earners in Ajax. Last season, he was Ajax top scorer with about 18 goals. Looking at the salary he's on, and even Ajax is not up there. You get it? And during the January transfer window, Chelsea were in for him, Liverpool were in for him, Arsenal were in for him, and Manchester United. But now it looks like a two-man horse race. That is, his agent offered him to Chelsea because Chelsea is losing Mason Mount. Chelsea is also losing Kai Havertz. So Chelsea will need a new number 10 to play with Nkunku at the number 10 role, number 8 kind of role. So now, Kudus fits that profile perfectly. So because of that, Kudus' agent offered him to Chelsea. But then there has not been no concrete talks. Chelsea haven't made any official bid or official talks to Ajax concerning Mohamed Kudus. But there is news, that is Brighton and Hove Albion has started concrete talks over signing Mohamed Kudus. Brighton lost McAllister to Liverpool this summer. So McAllister added goals to his football last season. That he scored a good number of goals. He also sometimes played as a number 10, as a number 8, as a box-to-box midfielder. And I asked, Kudus can also play this role perfectly as a number 10, as a box-to-box. He can also play across the front three and even as a false 9. So what Kudus will bring to this Brighton team is what McAllister gave to Brighton last season, but even better in terms of goal scoring, in terms of chance creations, and in terms of assists. And I think it is the perfect time for Kudus to move, because moving to a club like Brighton will give you that big stage to perform. Brighton will coach you Kudus is just 22 now. He can play Brighton for maybe 2 years, and after that, you move on to the big guns. So I think it's good for Kudus. And also, Thomas Partey has also been in the news right now. Arsenal fans, I don't know why they are doing this to Partey. I don't know why Arsenal is doing it to Partey. Last season, when the season started, before the World Cup, post-World Cup, Partey was the best player in the league. When it comes to the defensive midfield role, he was the best. Casemiro and Rodri didn't start the season well, but Partey started the season very well with Arsenal. And during the middle of the season, during the World Cup, he dipped in form, and Casemiro took over. Casemiro was on form during the middle part of the season. Ending the season, Rodri ended the season very well on the high notes. He played really good. Now, Arsenal want to get in, they want to bring in Declan Rice, and they already have Jorginho, and they also want to bring in Caicedo. Should Declan Rice come to Arsenal right now, what it means is that Thomas Partey will have very limited game time opportunity, very, very limited. Juventus have shown interest, Inter has shown interest, AC Milan has shown interest, but those Italian clubs, they don't come with concrete offers. They come with loan offers. And Partey also has an offer from Saudi, 200 million euros for 2 years. If I was to be, Partey is 30. If I was to be Partey, I think this is the right time to move on. We'll go for the money. 200 million euros is a lot of money. And you are never going to make that in your career. Probably never going to make that in Europe. Just right now, you've had a name in Europe. You've played very well in Europe. Go to Saudi and enjoy it. It's just for 2 years. Enjoy the money. 200 million euros.
So I don't think Arsenal have been unfair with this. I wonder why you feel Arsenal are not treating him right.
I feel they have been unfair because they are bashing Partey everywhere for that. Maybe he's the reason why they lost the title, because he lost form at the wrong time. Look, they are players, they are humans. Every player has, there's a point in your career or there's a point in a season where things don't go. It doesn't mean you just threw the player away or something.
Right.
Kevin De Bruyne, for example, last season, at the beginning of the season, he started badly. But getting to the middle to the tail end of the season, he got his form back.
But that's KDB. KDB is a different level player.
Look, Partey is playing well. Partey played well last season.
Partey, we know one attribute he has is injuries. So you can't really blame us now that they want to move on. He's 30, like you said. He's 30.
But look, last season, Partey played a lot of matches last season.
Sorry?
Partey played a lot of games last season.
But he also missed games, crucial games.
He missed crucial games because of like some 1 or 2 injuries. But
Right,
that doesn't
and
mean
Arsenal
you
were
ship off your
actually
best players.
fighting for the title. You get so
That doesn't mean you let him
they
go.
can't rely on him. He's not. They
You
can't
can have
depend
that
on him.
option that you can't rely on him, but they shouldn't make him like outcast. Like,
But that's the thing. Partey is a top player in Arsenal. He's being paid a lot. You can't pay someone such an amount of money and then use him as a second player. You bench him and then bring. That would be a lot of money going down the drain.
I think he should just consider his options and move to Saudi.
Right.
That would be the best for
his age,
him.
I also believe he should just move to Saudi and make as much
Partey,
as
if you are less, go for the money. Can't do business. Full as Samaja.
Right, there you have it, guys. So let us know your thoughts on what Partey should do next. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.